Today we are discussing our next point, derivative of implicit function. And let's check first example. Now here we will take this y common. So x cube minus y, x square minus 2x, and that is equal to 0. Now shift this term to the right hand side. Therefore x cube is equal to y x square minus 2x, and by taking this term here we have x cube upon x square minus 2x, that is equal to y. That means we could express y in terms of x. So here y is called as explicit function of x. Now let's check second example. Now though this equation is in variable x and y, we cannot separate this x and y because here xy is angle, here also x plus y is angle, so we cannot separate x and y. Therefore we cannot express y as a function of x or x as a function of y. Such a functions are called as implicit function. And one note is there, we have to consider this y as a composite function of x. Now let's solve question 3 from exercise 1.3, and our first example is this. But here we can observe an equation involving both the variables x and y. So here we will differentiate directly and find the derivative of each term separately like this. Now write down here, derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Derivative of root y is 1 upon 2 root y, and again multiply dy by dx, and since this is constant, write down its derivative 0. Now next shift this term to the right hand side, so this will become minus, and again these two get cancelled. Move this root y to the right hand side, so minus root y upon root x. Again you can take this in single radical sign, so final answer is minus root y by x. Now let's solve second example. Again there are 4 terms involving both the variable x and y. So here also we will differentiate and we will find out derivative of each term separately. And since 81 is constant, so its derivative is 0. Now write down derivative of x cube. This is 3x square. Then this is product of 2 terms, so use product rule. First term as it is, derivative of this is dy by dx, then plus second term as it is, derivative of this is 2x. Now again use here product rule, so again first term as it is, derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx, again second term as it is, and derivative of x is 1, and derivative of y cube is 3y square dy by dx, and that is equal to 0. Now here collect dy by dx term, so here we can observe here also, here also, so I am taking this coefficient in bracket, so x square, then plus here is 2xy, then plus 3y square dy by dx, and collect remaining terms. So first one is 3x square, then second term is plus 2xy, and third term is plus y square equal to 0. Now shift this bracket to the right hand side, it will become minus, so this is minus 3x square plus 2xy plus y square, left hand side write as it is. And now move this bracket to the right hand side, it will go in the denominator. So final answer is minus, write down first numerator, 2xy plus y square and upon x square plus 2xy plus 3y square is the final answer, and you have to solve remaining examples by the same way. Let's solve third example, and in this equation we can observe these two variables. So differentiate directly, and so derivative of left hand side equal to derivative of right hand side. Now these are composite functions, so its derivative is e raised to x plus y, and again multiply d by dx of x plus y, and here derivative of cos is minus sine, and again d by dx of x minus y. Now next step, find derivative. So derivative of x is 1, and here dy by dx, and this term as it is, and again 1 minus dy by dx. Now again solve the bracket, multiply this two, this and this separately. So we have this, and here minus sine x minus y, and minus minus plus sine x minus y, and multiply dy by dx. Now in the next step, collect dy by dx term. We can observe here and here. So I am taking box bracket and write down coefficients. So e raised to x plus y, and shift this to left hand side. So minus sine x minus y, and here write down dy by dx, and that is equal to, move this term to the right hand side. So minus e raised to x plus y, and this is minus sine x minus y. Now again shift this bracket to the right hand side. So we have, write down this as it is, and again in the last step, multiply numerator and denominator by minus 1. So we have this, both the term will become plus. So e raised to x plus y, and here plus sine x minus y, and in the denominator this will become minus, and this will become plus, is the final answer, and solve remaining example by the same way. Now we are discussing our second type of implicit function, because in the previous question we have solved for dy by dx, but in question 4 it is already given dy by dx equal to y upon x, and we will solve for this. Now our first example is this, and we can observe here index. So taking log on both sides, we have log of LHS equal to log of RHS. Now keep this again in simplest form, move this index here. So 7 log of x plus 5 log of y, that is equal to 12 log of x plus y. And now differentiate with respect to x. We have again derivative of this is 7 upon x plus 5 upon y, and again multiply dy by dx. Here 12 upon x plus y, and again find derivative of x plus y. Now in the next step, find this separate derivative. So we have derivative of x is 1, and here dy by dx. Again multiply by this term separately for this. Now check here in the left hand side dy by dx term, here also dy by dx term. So collect this term, that is equal to, keep this term as it is, and again move this term to the right hand side. It will become minus. Now again we will use cross multiplication. Multiply this to this to this, and multiplication of this, and same here. So we have this step. Now solve this bracket again. So before, first we will cancel these two brackets, and then we will solve this. 5x plus 5y minus 12y upon y, and here dy by dx, and here 12x minus 7x minus 7y upon x. Again simplify. 5y minus 12y, so 5x minus 7y upon this y, and here dy by dx. Here also same. 12x minus 7x is 5x minus 7y upon x. Now look here, this is the same bracket we can see in the numerator. So from LHS and RHS get cancelled. Move this y to the right hand side, and therefore final answer is dy by dx is equal to y upon x. Thus we have proved dy by dx is equal to y by x. Now let's solve second example. Now in this equation we can observe both the variables, but it is difficult to differentiate directly. So first we will simplify this. Move this tan inverse on RHS and keep this box bracket as it is. So we have, this is tan of a square. Now again multiply this denominator on RHS. Keep numerator as it is. So we have again 3x square tan of a square, and again multiply plus 4y square tan of a square. Now collect x square. So we have this, and again move this y square here. So 4y square plus 4y square tan of a square. Now again from these two terms 3x square we have to take common. So we have 3x square in bracket 1 minus tan of a square, and from these two terms we will take 4y square, and here 1 plus tan of a square. Now since a square is constant, tan of a square is constant, and so this bracket and this bracket constant. So in the next step we will take all constant on RHS. So we have here this is 4, and here 1 plus tan of a square, and in the denominator 3 and this bracket. So 3 1 minus tan of a square, and on LHS here x square is remaining, and again move this y square here. So this is the simplest form of the function, and so here we will differentiate. Now again since RHS is constant, its derivative is 0. So I am directly writing, and now here this is in the form u upon v. So use u upon v formula. First one is v, and then du by dx means into 2x minus u means x square, again dv by dx means 2y dy by dx upon v square. V square means y raised to 4. After that move this y raised to 4 on RHS. So 0 into this is 0, and from numerator we will take 2xy common, and here what is only y remaining minus only x, and again take this dy by dx. Again move this 2xy on RHS. So 0 upon this is 0. So only y minus x dy by dx. Again simplify this. So equal to minus y. This minus minus sign get cancelled, and so last step is dy by dx is equal to y upon x. Now let's solve next example, and this equation is we can see in x and y variable, and we have to show dy by dx is equal to this. Now our given example is this, which is in logarithmic form, and we have to keep this in index form, so we will move this 10 here. So again in the next step we have this box bracket equal to 10 raised to 2, and that is equal to 100. Now again we will multiply this denominator here. So in the next step write down, therefore x cube minus y cube is equal to this 100 into x cube plus 100 into y cube. Now we will keep y cube and this 100 y cube in the left hand side, because we will feel convenient to find dy by dx. So this is 100 y cube, and that is equal to 100 x cube minus x cube. Now again simplify this. This is 101 y cube, and this is 100 minus 1 means 99 x cube. Now again we have to show minus 99 upon. So we will move this minus 101 here in the denominator. So y cube is equal to minus 99 upon 101 x cube, which is in simplest form. Now differentiate with respect to x, and therefore derivative of this is 3y square into dy by dx, and that is equal to, since this is constant, keep as it is, and derivative of x cube is 3x square. Now from both sides this 3 get cancelled, and move this y square here. Therefore dy by dx is equal to minus 99 upon 101 into x square upon y square, which is expected. Check again. This we have got the final answer. Now let's solve this example, and we have to prove dy by dx is equal to this. Now our given function is this, and if we will differentiate directly, then it is very difficult to find derivative of this term. So we have to simplify first this. So we will remove this radical sign by squaring on both sides. Therefore y square is equal to cos of x plus again under root cos of x plus under root cos of x, and this is up to infinity. Now again check, up to infinity means again plus under root cos x term is there up to infinity. So this is nothing but the original function y. So instead of this we are writing y. So y square is equal to cos of x plus y. Now again keep all y term to the LHS. Therefore y square minus y is equal to cos of x. Now this is in simplest form. Now differentiate with respect to x, and therefore 2y dy by dx minus dy by dx, and derivative of cos x is minus sine of x. Now collect dy by dx. So here 2y minus 1, and here dy by dx is equal to minus sine of x. Now again check what is expecting. Sin x upon 1 minus 2y. So we have to again move this bracket to RHS. So and because of this minus sign again the denominator will become 1 minus 2y, which is expected answer.